I forgot my ND filter for my lens, so I've kind of get that shallow depth of field. But I don't mind it with these kind of shots because you kind of want to see the background too, which is cool. But man, it's fucking windy as fuck here. Okay, I don't really know what to talk about. What's been going on? Not much. I got another job today. Quite a good pair. It was one that I didn't really. I got offered it and I didn't particularly want the job. Just because I'm trying to just do stuff that I want to do, rather than doing work for folk that's kind of not that interested in. And this one is it's like an event kind of thing, and I'm not that interested in. But it's super last minute. It's the Mora, and so I just put in a kind of decently high price, so that kind of if they said no, then I'm not that fussed anyway. But if they said aye, then at least I'm getting paid well. So aye, they took it no bother. So aye, I'm gonna go up there, shoot that tomorrow with one of my mates. So that should be quite fun. We do it in Glasgow. Getting drinks, drinking gins and fucking whatever else. Probably, so that'll be quite fun. Aye. Don't know what else I was like to talk about. Probably just going to be distracted here. 'Cause it's such a busy road and it's nearly finishing time. 20 to 5, so yeah, everybody will be coming home for their work. Well, 95, all 95, huh? Okay. No, this one's going to be fucking shite. I think I've just got to accept that. This one's going to be shite. 'Cause I can't think of anything to talk about. There's probably stuff I've wrote down, and yeah, I would need a good think through it first before I start talking about it. So I just drove in here, just round the corner. Again, all these videos I try and just do local to my house. And unless I'm actually out and about somewhere and I pass by somewhere that I like, then I'll do there. But most of these are just done within a couple of miles of my house, just to make it easy. So this one's just round the corner. I was driving by, fun a wee lay-by, fun this cool farmer's gate, and then you can see, I don't know if you can see behind me, the big windmills. And every time I see the windmills, I just think, like, they're so massive. It just reminds me of how small we are. Like how small are we compared to even this planet? I feel like we're wee organisms compared to this planet. Like the way we look through a microscope to see wee organisms is, I feel like, the way this planet sees us. And I feel like it just goes up the ranks. It's like that's the way the solar system sees Earth. That's the way the galaxy sees the solar system. That's the way the universe sees the galaxy. That's the way the multiverse sees the universe. Like, and fuck knows when it stops. Like, is that just forever? Is there just always a bigger? There's always a bigger thing looking down on this wee small thing. Because I bet we organisms are like also looking down on even tinier organisms, thinking like, okay, look at these fucking wee jackasses, no be able to do shit, and here we are fucking spreading germs and making a difference. And we think the same, and okay, and I think it just goes up the ranks, man. And it's scary because we probably will never find out where the end is, if there's even an end, which there probably isn't. Like, 'cause I think folk forget, like, folk always talk about not humans, but on Earth being the only, like, life that we know exists. Whereas, like, planets are life, surely. Like, the galaxy's a life in itself. Get what I mean? All these moving parts and the way it works, like, it's just a different kind of life. Because we don't see it as, like, things that we do. Right, I could talk about that for ages. Fuck it, let's go. It's getting too cold. See you tomorrow.